Sorry, Steven, I didn't see you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EFRL Dirtkars series, week number 11. We are at Lanier with the UMP B Modifieds. These cars are running 95% horsepower, so they're a little less powerful. Hopefully we'll get to see some good racing. The track is going to reset tonight, because right now she is pretty tore up. You see Marcus Swadek right up there. He is our second in points coming into tonight, trying to track down Devin Smith. Heat race number 1 is gridding up. Starting on the front row, we got that number 13 machine of Ben Morrow. Marcus Swadek to the outside of him. Michael Steele in third. Donnie Bartlett fourth. And Jeremy Lepenis in sixth. Jeremy is one of our part-time drivers, but he always puts on a great show when he comes to play. Waiting to start going here. Looks like everybody has gridded. Front row, Ben Morrow, Marcus Swadek, they're going to lead us to green here. Laps for the heat race. The winner of the heat race does get 3 bonus points, something Michael Steele is desperately going to try to get tonight. He is 23 points out in third place after losing the points lead a couple weeks ago. He's had a bad run. Hopefully he can get that figured out here tonight. Base car dumps in. Here we go. Side by side, 13 and 18 as we come out of turn number 2. Swadek on that high side. Track is nice and fresh, gonna have lots of grip. Ben Morrow gonna lead lap number 1. Marcus Swadek dives down to the bottom, tries to do a crossover move as they come out of turn number 2. Side by side as they cross the stripe. Morrow still with a slight advantage. Swadek's going to have the advantage coming down the back straightaway. Swadek's going to lead lap number 3. Ben Morrow second, Michael Steele in. Donnie Bartlett making his return to the EFRL, rolling up in fourth, trying to get that high side hooked up. Jeremy Lepenis down low. Up front, Ben Morrow making a charge on that outside. Side by side as they cross the stripe. Slight advantage to Swadek. Jump on board the number 13 machine as he's trying to make that outside groove work against the 18 machine. Ooh, right on the back bumper of the 18 machine. 3 laps to go as they cross the stripe. You see those different lines they're running. Michael Steele down low trying to stick his nose in there. Jeremy Lepenis has got around Donnie Bartlett to take over that 4th place. Ben Morrow falling back a little bit. Michael Steele trying to get a run on him on the bottom. Last lap. One more lap to go, boys. Marcus Sweattick going to bring home the lead. In second.
Sorry, Ben.
Too close for me to call. Looks like iRacing is going to give it to the 13 machine of Morrow.
You're good. I didn't mean to get into you at any point in that race.
No, you never did. I just came up a little bit too much on coming to the checkered.
No, I think I came down into you.
All right, heat race number 2 online. We got Matthew Setzer going to be rolling off in the pole. Devin Smith in second. Steve Lindau in third. Dwayne Kernahan in fourth. Travis Lapanis in fifth. Ten laps of distance, 3 bonus points to the race winner. Devin Smith looking to capitalize on that. He has only a 10-point lead over second place Marcus Swadek right now, and Marcus got 3 bonus points coming in from heat race number 1.
Green flag.
See if Devin Smith's able to get anything done on the high side. Matthew Setzer, one of the first times he's raced with us here on dirt. He's a series regular. Oh, Devin Smith hard into the wall. That's going to end his race. Steve Lindau making a bid down low. Matthew Setzer up into the wall. Lindau takes over. Travis Lapanis in second. Dwayne Kernahan in third. Travis, Jeremy, and Dwayne Kernahan, one of our good buddies from north of the border. Travis races an asphalt late model up there to one of his hometown tracks. I do believe it's a Medicine Hat he races at, but it's one of those up there. Four laps to go. Steve Lindau's got a pretty commanding lead. Travis Lapanis looking to make a move down low. Dwayne Kernahan, that number 36 machine, running up higher, up against the wall, right against the cushion. Matt Setzer, our pole sitter, falling down all the way to fourth. Devin Smith is in the pits. A little too much damage to the right side of that machine. You get stuck up in the wall, it will rip that right front tire right off these cars now. 2 laps to go for the number 43 machine. All right, coming to the white checkered flag. Lindau, Lapanis, Kernahan, Setzer, and Smith will be rounding out the top 5. Now, where they finish in these heat races, that is where they're going to start for the A-man. The second heat will start on the outside row in their finishing order. First heat will start on the inside row. And we will have just a couple minutes here warm up, and while we do that, we're going to go ahead and go over the national anthem since we were late starting today.
No, we got you.
Alright, Dean, I'm not sure what's going on, why it doesn't show it's working, but it shows working on my end. And who's Frank? Alrighty, we're getting ready to saddle up for our A-main. On the front row, we got Swadek and Lindau. Row number 2, Morrow and Lepenis. Row number 3, Steele and Kernahan. Row number 4, Jeremy Lepenis and Setzer. Row number 5, Donnie Bartlett and Mr. Devin Smith, our points leader. 50 laps, these boys are going to tear this place down. Alright, hopefully all the technical stuff is done now. We are ready to go racing. We'll see how many of these cars still look nice and pretty at the end of this thing. We're going to get down and dirty on a Thursday night. If you are looking for a place to race, the EFRL Extreme Forces Racing League just finished up our Tuesday night series. We got 2 new series starting. The Falcon Graphics Late Model Stocks and the All the Dirt Super Late Models doubleheader Tuesday night starting next week. Get signed up with Dean Quallier and myself. Don't hesitate. We're looking for some good drivers. Shoot me a message on Facebook or on YouTube. I'll find it somewhere.
My computer crashed.
Alright. Alright, we're going to get going racing. We got Swadek and Lindau going to lead us to the green coming out of turn number 4.
Green flag.
Swadek jumps out to a good start. Lindau trying to battle back on the outside. Hey Marcy, thanks for liking the stream, ma'am. Three wide, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. These guys came to party tonight. Lepenis and Kernahan way up high. Michael Steele and Ben Morrow down low. Our leaders continue to battle it out. Swadek and Lindau continuing to set the pace up front. Kernahan drops down low to get underneath the 16 as they head down into turn number 3. Ooh, he almost gets crossed up a little too sideways. We got the 7 machine of Setzer trying to sneak a nose up in there. Devin Smith up 3 positions from where he started, up to 8th. Lindau trying to get a good run up on that high side, up in the moisture. Swadek is on a rail down on the bottom side, right next to the wall. Ben Morrow looking to close up. Hey, thanks for the new follow, bud. I really appreciate it. We now have a three-way battle up front. Ben Morrow has now caught up to the leaders. All three of these guys running different lines as they come out of turn number 4. Michael Steele having a good solid run early on. He's up to 4th. Morrow sends it down in low, touches the side of the 43. We got a battle for the lead as Swag goes down. Unable to complete the pass. And right on the back bumper of that 18 machine. Ben Morrow trying to get a high line run. Michael Steele sneaking up into the picture. He's going to be challenging Morrow for that 4th place. Travis Lepenis in 5th. Matthew Setzer in that number 7 machine in 6th. He's up 2 spots. Devin Smith up 3 spots in that number 95 machine. Looking to make a comeback and have a good points night. Our current point leader, Dwayne Kernahan, that number 36 machine, currently running around in the 8th place. Donnie Bartlett making his return to the EFRL after a small hiatus. That long-hauled chassis looking pretty racy tonight. We'll see what he's able to do. Lindau back on the bottom side, trying to make a bid for the lead. Swadek has been nice and smooth so far tonight. All it takes is one little slip up. You can see the middle part of that track is starting to get pretty slick. These guys have been battling nose to tail since the drop of the green flag. We are 21 laps into this event. Neither driver looking like they're going to let up. Ben Morrow sitting in 3rd, hoping they make a mistake or maybe touch. Michael Steele falling back a little bit. He's about a second away from the 3rd place of Morrow right now. Marcus Swadek has come on strong this year. He currently has 7 top 5s, 9 top 10s, 1 win, 16 bonus points, which really makes the difference. Michael Steele in 3rd has 2 wins, but he has only 3 top 5s. He's had a bad run, crashed out the last 2-3 weeks. Hurt him quite a bit in the point standing. Currently running 4th, looking to make a bounce back tonight. He is currently 23 place points out from 1st. Only 13 away from Swadek in 2nd. Sweatek goes up high in that corner. That could be the move that the 43 was waiting for. Ooh, grazes the wall just a little bit there, continuing to run that high side. You can see he's chasing that moisture up the track. Steve Lindo now is trying to run low. Now they cross over, run opposite. Swatek's built up a little bit of a cushion. Jeremy Lepenas has made it back into the race, only one lap down, was able to get his computer back fired up. Oh, and leaders crash.
Should be a caution, Get a look at your data. Everything good?
Go back and check that one out.
Mike, is there any chance of a wave by or no? I did. You're awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm taking it outside.
Green flag.
Back at it again. 18 gets a good jump. Michael Steele looking to make a move on the inside, take over that second place from Ben Morrow. Travis Lepenas looking to make a move, get his nose up in there into that top 3. Here comes Devin Smith up into the top 5. Biggest mover so far of the night. Steele and Morrow continue to battle side by side. Morrow's going to have the advantage that time by. Lindahl looking to make up some room, get back up into the hunt. Gonna have to navigate around the 16 and the 95. 3 wide as they cross the stripe. Steele and Morrow continue to battle as Swatek increases his lead to almost a second and a half. Swatek just has to be consistent. 11 laps to go. Michael Steele moving up to the high side, see if he can get something moving now. Devin Smith has crawled his way up into the top 4. He is up 6 positions from where he started, looking to get down low underneath that number 5 machine. Steve Lindahl right behind him. Closest battle on the track right now is for third. Devin Smith slides up high. Michael Steele down low. Now Lindo making a move down low. Got a three-way battle for third. Very close racing. Michael Steele driving a heck of a race, trying to hold off to 95 and 43. 6 more laps to go. Devin Smith still trying to get by him on the high side. Steve Lindahl looking to maybe make it 3 wide. No, thinks better of it, backs out of it. Oh, at the stripe. Hard to call. I'm not sure who iracing would have gave that one to. Devin Smith has the edge coming down the back straightaway. Devin has secured third place currently. Michael Steele hasn't given up, comes right back to his bumper as they go back into the corner. 3 laps to go. Steve Lindahl sends it in high, trying to get that good run off.
I'm out of fuel.
Somebody said they were out of fuel. I didn't think that should have happened. We're on the last lap. Swadek, Morrow, Smith, Lindahl, Steele, Lepenis, Donnie Bartlett, Matthew Setcher, Jeremy Lepenis, and Dwayne Kernahan.
That's right, buddy. Yeah, good race, guys. Still not sure how I ran out of fuel. I really don't know.
I had 2.1 left. Gallons, that is.
Yeah.
I only had 1 gallon left, and in practice, when the track was real wore out and we were running the top, I could only make it 49.5 on a tank. Left.
You're on the top the whole race.
But, you know, I paid for the whole gas pedal, so I was using the whole gas pedal.
Good run, though, guys.
All right, we are waiting for Mr. Devin Smith to join us.
Yeah, I got to get out of the car first. I'm a slowpoke.
All right. Starting pretty much dead last, battling his way all the way up to third. Number 95, Devin
You're
Smith.
not wrong. You're not wrong. That took a lot.
You definitely made it interesting.
You know, that's what I do sometimes.
You definitely made the points battle interesting.
Well, better than what it was going to be, yeah.
So Mark is going to gain roughly 8 points on you tonight, so you're going to have a 2-point lead going into next week?
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
It is. It'd always be close. I wonder who actually won just the modified.
I don't know. I would have to take a look. I'd be willing to bet it was you.
No shot. I was like, I think I was I was very consistent through both of those. I think I was 4th in all of them. I could be wrong. Let me look at it real quick. Seasons, their cars. UMPs goes to Steel by 6. I lost to him.
Oh, darn, close.
Yeah.
All right, well, how'd the car feel tonight? How are the tires holding up?
Tires held up pretty good. I think right rear at the end was only at 59. So they still had a good bit left on them. I'm very surprised, even in the practice, like the what's the word I'm like, the black part of the track where there's like usually no grip at all.
Through the slick, yeah.
Yeah, there was actually decent grip for once. So I don't know if that's just this track or maybe an update. They changed something. Regardless, it felt pretty damn good out there.
You look pretty darn good. You had a pretty epic battle with Michael Steeler at the end to get 3rd place away from him, and I feel like Lindau was really itching to get by both of you.
Oh, he was on our butts. For sure.
It looked like there was a couple times he thought about taking it 3 wide in the middle, but he changed his mind.
I thought we were 3 wide at one point.
You probably were. It was close.
I don't know how I managed to get up to 3rd. That caution definitely helped with Lindau spinning out there at the end, but that helped get Bunch back up. Had a bad restart there, but we made up on it.
Yeah,
I don't think I would have had anything from Marcus though, but if we had about 5 more laps, I bet I would have passed Ben.
A heck of a night. So next week we go to the season championship, Cedar Lake, 100 laps in the pro late models.
It's fun track. A lot more banking than I think pretty much anywhere we've ran this year. Unless you want to count like Lima Land and Fairbury on the top part, maybe, but throughout the entire, turn. So we're definitely gonna be high speed. Definitely gonna be a lot of action. I'm not entirely sure how well the bottom's gonna hold up against the top side. But if this track ends up getting as worn out as it could, it'll be very, very bumpy into turn 1, I think.
Yes,
so
sir.
That might make it quite an interesting race later on.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you guys battle next week for the championship. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Oh, the usual. Hugh for running the league and broadcasting the league. Dean and them for having the FRL. All the drivers, really clean group of guys. Even though there are only 10 of them. But still, I'd rather have 10 clean guys than a full field of idiots. So.
Amen to that. Thanks, Devin. All right, bud, you have a good night, and we'll look for you in the championship battle next week.
All right. It should be a lot of fun.
All right, finishing second tonight, putting on a pretty good show, that number 13 machine of Ben Morrow.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm really glad we had the track state reset there. If it started off black and stayed black the whole time, I would have been like probably sitting in the pits on lap 12. But
yeah, that track slicked off like before practice even started was slick.
Yeah, I thought the race there was one of the best ones we've had the whole season, and I'm not just saying that because it's my best result this season. I mean, the quality of racing and difficult to pass, but at the same time, just difficult enough that, like, to pass somebody, you got to be good. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like one line was totally dominant, and at the same time, you couldn't just go run qualifying laps in whichever line you choose to win the race. I thought that one kind of had it all.
No, and there was definitely a nice battle up front between all 3 of you guys for the first half of the race until that caution came out.
Yeah, I was pushing hard at the beginning because I kind of thought the only way I was going to have a shot at a top 3 was if I got past Spodek and Lindau and then made them work to get by me in the end. Like, I knew I don't know what it is about dirt. I'm always really fast on fresh tracks, and on the slick stuff, I'm 2/10 off what most other guys are. So I was trying to at least be at the front end of it when I started falling off. But yeah, then that caution, I was like, oh, sweet caution. I'll get right back to him. See ya.
Yeah, he put the hammer down then.
Yeah. I can't get power down coming off the corner. And like, no matter how touchy I try to be with the throttle, or, it just never seems to want to take off for me once the track slicks off.
Nope, I feel your pain there. I got the same situation. Especially with these cars, they are so finicky on the throttle.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on finishing second. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Definitely my wife. She's great as always. So.
Awesome, bud. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you back next week for the season finale at Cedar Lake for 100 laps.
Yep, sounds good. Catch you then.
Yep. Win number 2 for that number 18 machine, but he's been consistent all season long. He's going to be right in the hunt for that championship next weekend. Marcus Swadek.
Yeah, it was fun. That track was awesome.
You guys had one heck of a battle for that first 35-40 laps between you and Lindau, and even Ben Morrow was right behind you guys just waiting for one of you guys to mess up.
Yeah, I was searching. I don't know, I knew where it was in 3 and 4, but I couldn't figure it down in 1 and 2, and then on lap 32 the incident happened, but I ain't gonna hold it against him.
No, I think it was just good hard racing.
Yeah. It was fun. I mean, that track was awesome. Fast, multiple lanes. It was good, clean, hard racing.
Well,
it seems like every time he does a wrap, I get quicker.
Yeah, everybody, so if you hear that, go hit up Michael Steele for a wrap. He'll make you fast.
AC Customs Graphics, baby.
Yep. All right, bud. Well, who would you like to give a shout out to?
You guys for putting it on. Definitely Michael Steele for the graphics and help. Travis and Jeremy. Just everybody that helps out. And
Yeah, that's a good bunch of guys right there.
yes, it is.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll look to see you back next week fighting for that championship. Exciting to see what's going to happen.
It'll be fun. I'll be there.
All right, bud. We will see you back next week.
Alrighty, thank you.
One caution all night long. Heck of a battle up front. Three-way battle for third place coming to the white flag. It was an amazing race. Great job by all tonight. I want to thank everybody who races in the EFRL. We've had a heck of a great season. Very few cautions. A lot of respectful racing. We will be back next season. We might take a little bit of a hiatus. And we'll see what's shaking after that. We're going to be looking at some different cars for next season. At least one different car. That's still yet to be determined. And it looks like we do have a new track for next weekend, or next season too, that Kern County. We'll see how that plays out. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight for all the dirt. We'll be back in action Tuesday night. Oh, no. Yes, we will. For the doubleheader with the EFRL's new series on Tuesdays. The Short Tech series. We got the Falcon Graphics late model stock cars and our own All the Dirt super late models. Come check us out Tuesday night. Action will be starting at 7:20 Central Standard Time. You guys have a wonderful night, and we will catch you next week. You've been watching an All the Dirt production.